Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot with an Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Oh, here we go. Good morning and Bangarang. Welcome to Tarot with an Attitude, with this morning's section being the magical unknown with my wife, Gillian. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? We hope everybody's getting started off to a magical day, and that everything is actually starting to unwind. Today, babe, I did the numbers, and this is again something I'm gonna have a guest that I'm gonna ask. It's a specialist in numerology that'll be coming up. So check that out. Not today, but it's coming as a special interview. 1/15/2022. If you add the numbers 1, 15, and 2022, and you go 1, 15, and 6, okay, today is magical number of 22. Okay? And that's kind of the way I looked at it. So 22, that magical number, duality, making things happen, but partnering with either your environment, partnering with your spirits. It's this whole thing. And you know what I thought was really cool? When I asked you, tell everybody what I asked you first this morning about cards, and you said you were kind of meditating, and what was your idea?
I was going to ask Spirit about manifestation.
Manifestation. Now, you were in a complete other room, right?
Complete other room.
Complete other room. That's all the conversation we had. I went in here in the studio and started pulling cards, and guess what I got? Manifestation. This is crazy. And today being a 22, it is a great day for it. So what I want to do is let's start with our prayer, if that's okay. Absolutely. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, thank you for the angels, the guides, everything that you have given us. Thank you for the universe, the energy that the universe gives us. Thank you for the mother. Thank you for being able to understand we can accomplish and do as your word says, as what you told us, as what you have constantly told us. We can do anything we want to do as long as our intentions are set and we put our mind to it. You are there to help us. You have sent us these things to make it happen. So we want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the ancestors. I want to say thank you for the spirit of the universe, the energy, the power that is around us. No matter what somebody believes for a higher power, there are things there working for us, with us, to help us accomplish our dreams. Open our hearts and minds, so mote it be. Wow, kind of a rambling prayer this morning, wasn't it?
That's how you talk to Spirit.
Thank you. That is how you talk to Spirit.
That's how you talk to Spirit.
Just have a conversation. Okay? Say what's coming into your mind. So let's get this thing started. I'm going to show, if you don't mind, let me jump right in here to the cards I pulled. Okay? And what were your thoughts on manifestation this morning? What led you down that path when you were doing your meditating or whatnot?
I think it's, between what we're trying to accomplish with Tarot with an Attitude, what I'm trying to accomplish in my day-to-day regular work job. And at work, we've been talking a lot about manifestation and positivity and the impact of how even one negative voice in a room can really change the entire vibe of a room full of very positive, we got this people. So
and it's that one negative voice. We call them, I grew up calling them the negative Nelly or whatnot. When the whole team is on a roll and somebody goes, I don't think it's going to work. I think that sucks. It brings the whole vibe down, and we need to remember that's where we are. So we've let a lot of negative Nellies in our life. Okay? And so I'm sitting in here and I said, Spirit, tell me what we need to know. Let's find out what's going on. Had not even talked to Gillian yet about the manifesting, and the first card I got was Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. Wow, think about that. The spider. And one of the things I always see when I see a web is I think of networking, making sure everything comes in. You got to get up, look at you on camera, and get on camera. Okay? Come on. There we go. Lean in. Okay? Lean in.
Okay.
Lean
Keep
in.
going.
Lean in. Lean in. I like it when you lean in.
Carry on.
All right. Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. So in talking to Spirit, I'm like, whoa, 5 and 6. We've got an 11 here. The first of the magical numbers. Okay? New beginnings, new things. Bring it out. Letting Spider Spirit work in your life. Weave a web, doing what you do, and knowing what you want to go. Then I went to the Arc deck. Okay? And I got our lovely hippopotamus here. And guess what this says? Stimulation, actualizing goals, and emergence. And I'm like, holy crow, we got an oracle card instead of a tarot card. I mixed all the oracle with the tarot, went there. And we got the hippopotamus out here who talks about being bold, living your life, moving in, doing some things that are helping us to actualize our goals. Do we believe in our dreams? What have we done to actualize them? Where are you with me so far on this?
I'm there. That's all. That's a great card.
Okay.
That's a great card.
Yeah, and then I went to the Metatron deck. Look at what card I pulled. Number 22. There we are, 22, talking about coming around in a circle. And it's the Archangel Sandalphon, okay? Believed to be one of the most, actually in charge of the music in heaven. You would think it would be Gabriel, but no, okay? And Sandalphon is an archangel, okay? And sits on the throne of God, but is here and is believed to have been Elijah that was taken up and transformed into an angel. So therefore, he's connected to the earth. And there's a good belief, a lot of people believe out there that Sandalphon is here, and he's made his presence known this morning to say, A, I will help carry your prayers before God. I will help carry your prayers to the universe, okay? I will also help you manifest what you're here. We have help. We have presence. And I thought, then I said, hey, babe, what are you thinking about? Well, I'm thinking about manifesting. I was like, oh, shit. Wow. Okay. There's no way I cannot show that. So sorry, I was excited about these cards.
I think it's cool.
And the way it happened. You got anything you want to say about it?
Well, so from there, I was thinking, like I said, about manifestation. And so my question to Spirit was, what do we all, or what message do you have to share about manifestation? And what I pulled was, the first card I pulled, and this is from Tarot of the Divine, was the Page of Wands.
Okay.
And
wow. All right.
And this is about being free, having belief, and knowing that it's all going to be okay, having trust in that. Here's the twist. I actually pulled it inverted.
Okay, so it's talking to us directly.
It's talking to us directly, but it's also then saying, inverted, be careful of negativity.
Okay.
That's, this is, be carefree is upright. I read inverted cards to your internal, but this is also a message of being cautious of negativity, which is a direct alignment.
Like a child.
Act like a child.
I want. You don't get everything you want, okay?
Right.
It's got to be within reason and things like that. So you do. Yeah, that spoiled brat syndrome.
Yeah, spoiled brat syndrome.
I want it. Yeah.
And so then I also said, well, then what's our challenge with manifestation? Because we all have, there's different things we all are challenged with. And the card I came up with, and it was upright, was the Six of Wands. And so Six of Wands is about victory, is about owning it, is about knowing that you've got this. And I think that's a challenge for everybody, because you really have to believe in what it is you are focusing on and what it is you want to bring to fruition to have it happen. And a lot of people start stopping and second guessing themselves, or if it's not happening as fast as they think it should, they backpedal and they go, okay, well, maybe I asked the wrong question, maybe I'm focusing on the wrong things. So
right.
it's believing in yourself so that you can be victorious. You can
That's
get
awesome.
what you're what you're looking for.
Claim your victory.
Claim your victory.
So we're talking about manifesting, you have to claim it. You have to own it.
You have to
you
totally
have to know
own
it. You have to break through, and it means, guess what? She's also moving. You know, got a whole people, and she's supported by people behind her. That's really cool. That is really cool. So let me get over here. I don't know why I've got this is set up kind of weird today, so I'm going to have to move it over here like this. I don't know why. Yeah, something's at a different angle because it's really messing me up. But good morning, everybody. So there you have it. Today's the day to manifest. Let's start taking a look at some things and seeing what's going on. Michael, brother Michael, good morning. Glad to see you here. Bangarang. Bridget, good morning. Let's see what's going on here. Bridget, freezing here for Florida. I get that it's colder other places. There is a reason why I don't live in any of those places. Bridget, don't like the cold. There you go. And you know what's funny about manifesting? I'm just going to find this ironic. I don't have my Apollo travel mug this morning. She banned me from using it today because it hasn't been washed. The old cop thing, you let it season. It's like a cast iron pot. And she's like, no, nay, Fluffy, wash the damn thing. So I grabbed a cup, and guess what I got? My Epcot cup. My Disney cup. All right, well, your Disney cup. All right. But, you know, again, we talk about things happening in magical places. And this is what we're talking about. Disney believes, you know, we're the land where wishes come true. So there we go. Bridget, curl up, baby. Get some blankets, some fuzzy slippers, and just warm up. Yeah, what is it? It's like a whole 69 degrees here. Well, no, it got down into the 40s last night. We're having a cold streak. It was in the 40s last night. Might hit the 30s tonight or tomorrow night. So it's nice and cool. We're kind of digging this weather. We love it. So those of y'all who are angry, it's like, I'm in -7. I'm sorry. Move. You know, we love it here. There's a reason we live here. You know, different things. Christina, good morning. Manifest, sweetie. Manifest. You've got some things going on. Now is the time you take an attack roll. And what I'm picking is for the energy to manifest some of those things you need. Manifest me a big lotto win, please. I promise I'll share. There you go.
Cheers.
Hey, sit down right now. Look at Spirit and go, I want to manifest this. Own it. Write 6 numbers down. It's cold outside, so send Bruce. He'll hate me for that later. You know, well, Bruce will never hate me, but he will be like, you asshole. Send him on a lotto errand, a Powerball, lotto Powerball tonight. That's what you need to do. Shelly, good to see you. Bangarang, welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang Train. Glad you are here. You know, one of the things we believe here is getting grounded. We believe in yelling Bangarang. And let me explain Bangarang. What you put out, you get back. Watch the movie Hook, you'll understand it. Okay? But in doing this, we unadult ourselves. And that lets us reclaim our magic so we can fly. That's what we're doing. So let's find out.
Unadult yourself.
Unadult yourself. Okay. Here, I'll bring that back up. Here, take your cards. I'll take mine. I'll bring that back up. And Shelly, and Gillian's absolutely right. All right. Here is the card again. I want you to see the Page of Wands. All right. Man, I have made this hard for me to see everything today. So I got to rearrange something. Okay. But let's go here. Whoop, bam. You know, the Page of Wands. And it was upside down. Okay? So the page is always there to remind us about acting childish, being childish, using that childlike spirit. But today we're going to say this. We're looking at this, and the Page of Wands is saying unadult yourself. Think like a kid. Okay? Get passionate, get your desire, and get moving. That's what we say. So that's beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
May need some manifestation training. You know, maybe we should do that. Maybe you and I should do a course on manifesting.
We could do that.
On how you do that. Manifesting happiness, manifesting actual physical things, jobs, needs, things like that. It's one of those things where you apply your knowledge, your spirit, and then just make it happen. Okay. You know, There we go. Bangarang, gratitude and blessings. Mom's in the house. Hi, Mom. See what's going on. Aloha, tribe. Welcome. Glad to see you. Tell Drofla we said hello. Looking to see him. Can't wait to meet you guys. Tell me what's going on. Michael saying hi. Seeing what's going on. All right. And morning, Mother and Michael. I'm just kind of going through here. Let me catch up. Let's see what's going on. The tribe actually talking amongst themselves.
Is Mom in Hawaii?
I don't know. I think she...
Or on the
Mom,
West Coast?
are you in Hawaii or you just like Hawaii? Somebody on here was from Hawaii, okay?
Okay.
And I've talked to her a bunch, but I don't know
Well, there's
who
a
it is.
tsunami warning for the West Coast, so...
Oh, is there a tsunami warning for the West Coast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
that's
happened?
Something in... I
See,
can't
I don't
remember.
watch news.
I only quickly glanced at the story, and then I had to come in here. But they were saying there's concerns.
Okay.
There's
All right.
concerns.
I promise y'all, I did not fly out west and jump in the ocean to create a tsunami warning.
Stop it.
So that's what's going on. We'll see what tsunami warning, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, Mom, talk to us. Tell us what's going on. All right. Doing good. Missed the major part of the snowstorm. I like it. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's happening. Right on. Deborah, good to see you. Bangarang, it's a beautiful, snowy, cold day here in Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore.
Kansas is a lot of flat. Now
It
it's
is a lot of
with
flat.
lower snow
I've
on
been
it.
to Kansas one time on a bus with a singing group driving through Kansas when I was in college. And it was exactly pretty much the way people had described it. It was a sea of nothing. And if you saw a tree, a big tree, it's either a dumpy little tree or it's a big tree. And out in the distance, there was a house underneath that one damn tree. That was it. It was crazy. That's what's finding it. But Deborah, welcome, Bangarang. For the new people, again, letting y'all, I'm on another YouTube channel now, the spiritual channel. So we're doing 5 or 6 different channels today. So just post. Let's get to it. Make sure you're putting your postings in because I've got a lot more people on my screen than y'all see on yours as everybody's kind of divided up between 3 different Facebook channels, 2 different YouTube channels, and a partridge in a pear tree.
There you go.
Let's see what's going on. All right. Oh, let's see. Bridget, 59 over here. Ooh,
Heat wave.
Heat wave. Let's see. It was 47 when I got up. Yep. Is it already up to 60, Bridget? I didn't look at my phone. We'll see. I left it out there. Let's find out what's going on. It's 12. Oh, she's in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
It's 12 here in Michigan.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you manifest that aloha weather, baby. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. Make it happen. Be warm in your heart. Just all you can do. And right now, Bridget's like, fuck you, Rob. I see it. It may as well be 12, Mom. Okay, there we go. That's Bridget. She hates the cold. Does not like the cold. It's 21 in Illinois. Skinny dipping weather. Okay, not exactly skinny
Join the
dipping.
Polar Bear Club.
We went to Maine. Many of y'all know she and I went to Maine here a while back, just about a month ago, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things. It was what, in the 30s.
It was in the 30s.
It was in the 30s. Not quite snowing. No snow. The rain came a little bit, but it was that just cold enough for it to be. Man, it was butt clenching cold to me because I'm not used to it. And we went without the proper attire. And the first day we're walking around, I didn't have the right jacket on, and holy hell, I was cold. But I enjoyed it. I loved the whole thing. But then we drove down to one of the town landings, and the Polar Bear Club was out. I always thought those dumbasses would just run in the water. I did it and run out. Okay?
No.
That old fart was sitting there with his little rubber whatever hat on, okay, which I think is cheating, okay, and was just bobbing around like, ain't life great?
There were like 3 of them there swimming.
And I'm like,
Found
yeah.
Forsyth Pier.
Yeah, it was.
Like a bunch of crazy
that
people.
was crazy. I'm like, yeah, he's not getting wood for a week. Or maybe he's just given up on getting wood. He was that old. I don't know what's going on. But sorry, it is one of those things that I was like, oh no. I could have walked out into it, but at a certain point walking out.
You just got to jump in.
No.
You stop walking, you just jump in.
I think my heart would stop. I think my heart would actually stop. Underground volcano erupted. Thank you, Michael. That's what happened.
That was it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. No, it's in my heart. Aloha is something Grandma and I shared. Wow. Also have a tattoo. Bangarang.
Nice.
Bangarang, bangarang, bangarang. Welcome. Facebook user. Number one, if you'll allow StreamYard, click the allow StreamYard to see who you are. I can see who you are, but there we go. Here we go. So, okay. So I've been commenting in the wrong stream, thought it was familiar. It's okay. I'll get your comments here. It's good, but I can't see who you are on Facebook unless you click that button. Sometimes you got to leave, click the button to allow StreamYard to see who you are. Then I can see who you are.
Yep.
But that is cool. You know, Droflo, there he is. Good morning. This is Mom's husband.
Yes, I know.
Our husband to be. And then I'm going to shut up from there because we're doing some talking. Okay? We are doing some talking. Let me get here. Got to click some of these guys. I don't know. All of a sudden, we got a group of people perving the show. You know, to each his own. To each his own. All right, let's see what's happening. The wind blowing here, making the 9 degrees base temp down to -9.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, remember I told you, was it Minnesota? Wherever.
One of your guys is working in Minnesota right now.
Yeah, and he said
Minneapolis.
it was like Minneapolis. That was it. Last week there was one day it was like -30 with the wind chill factor. I'm like, yeah.
I'm firmly convinced. My second wife, okay, was the mother of winter. You talk about frigid. There we go. Never mind. He can see what's going. Bum. I'll be here all day. Droflaw, hey Gillian. He's saying hi to you.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you. How about a message for me, please? And thank you. Bridget, we got the cards today. We're going to work on this together. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you being on them. Okay. Michael's helping me, some of the spammers, to block them. Yes. Good. So, all right. I got to take a minute here for Bridget. And I'm trying to figure out, if you want to get started, we're going to do a message for Bridget. Oh, what are those blankets we like? What type of material is that?
It's like cut fleece.
Cut fleece blankets
like
are on sale at Walmart. There's your message.
Cut velour.
And they are so comfortable. We have
so
3
soft.
or 4 of them. Yeah, It is awesome. I call it the blanket of death because I try to stay out from underneath it as long as I want to stay awake. But then it puts just that light little pillow of weight on you to give you that security. She's sitting right next to me. Gone. And I mean deep sleep. I sleep deeper on the couch underneath that blanket than I do anywhere else. Let's see what's going on here.
Perfect weight.
All right, Bridget, we're going to pull this down. Let's get over here. I'm going to let you get this party started with Bridget.
Let's see. So what?
And I am going to go. All right.
Message do we have for Bridget?
First thing I'm doing is going with the Spirit. You know what I didn't do? We didn't tell people the decks we're using. Oh. Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed is one of the decks I'm using. The Archangel Metatron deck, it's buried. I can't get to it. And then the Arc. The Arc deck. And I forgot this young lady's name. Bernadette. What was her name? I've got the box down here. She was on the show.
Yeah, I can't remember her last name right now. Out of my head.
Bernadette King.
That's it.
Bernadette King. Creator of the deck. Look back through the shows because Bernadette King, the creator of the Arc deck, which will be the next card I pull, was on the show. We actually did an interview where it was a great interview. All right, let's see what's happening. All right.
So, my question was, what message do you have for Bridget? And we got the Enchanter's Wheel, which is equivalent to Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. You know, she was talking about the lottery.
Mm-hmm. And
good day to play.
Good day to play. And within this picture, this is really cool. It's hard to see the artwork, but you see there's the little.
Let me try this a different way. Let's see what happens, and we can always go back. Let's go here. Let's go here, and I'll bring this over. There we go. So just you're talking. You lean into the camera, and talk about your card.
So in here you can see there's magpies. What are the ones that steal shiny things? Magpies.
Okay.
But in here you see all kinds of little treasures that have been found and have been hung in the Enchanter's Wheel. So I mean,
that's really
you know the Wheel of Fortune. It's anything can happen, and it's almost a you can make it happen, but everything is out there for you to take into consideration to have happen.
So you might have some money coming your way. So I would play the lottery today. The Wheel of Fortune, you know what the Wheel of Fortune is. You know the Enchanter's Wheel. So it's on this deck, it's still a 10.
Mm-hmm.
end of something, new beginning, starting out. So I'm going with a spirit animal, okay? And what we have is the hummingbird spirit. Now I'm going to go back over to this layout and let's see if we can't, so that way you can see everything together. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. 34. 3 and 4 is a 7. Reevaluate, look at some things, find out what's going on. And instead, you've got to be busy, you've got to make it, but you've got to make this change happen. You're looking for this, you're wanting to do it, and we're going back to the spirit telling you, you have the capability of making this happen. But you're going to have to get up and make it happen. It's not just going to come to you, okay? And the beauty that is within you and is within the hummingbird spirit, you need to realize you are a beautiful person. You're beautiful, your inner beauty, all of that. I know you're like laughing right now at me and everything else. It's okay. You're a beautiful person. Let that spirit out. Come form this alignment with yourself and be that hummingbird. That's the spirit that I'm getting for you there. Have you got something else for Bridget?
I just got to pick one other thing.
Okay. So, it is a day for you to manifest some things. Things are happening. I'm going to flip a Archangel Metatron card. Self-Mastery deck. It's Oracle deck. Let me see what we've got to go with that. And guess what? Untying the knots. Bridget's like, Rob, I'm going to kill you. Okay? There are some things here that you've got to come to terms with. Okay? Karma, untying the knots. And I'm going to put that over here with this 10 because we have 28. 2 and 8. 10. Okay? You've got to untie this thing. There is magic and mystery within you. You can do this. And it's talking about meditation, bringing that karmic value back, okay? And understanding, let karma take its course. Put out what you want, see what you get back, and make sure that you're understanding karma a lot of times is not vengeance. Karma a lot of times is just energy balancing itself. So make sure you're aligning your karma, that you're taking some time today to have a karmic. Maybe it might be a good day to go get a chakra cleansing, okay? And a good way to find that new spirit and be in that neutral stasis so you can let some things go. That's what I'm getting for you right now. Go ahead.
I think so too. So I was pulled to my Two Trees Tarot and pulled the Two of Cups.
Wow.
So it's about, I see this as the relationship with yourself, but like you were saying, the cleansing. There's the other thing I noticed with these two is I was drawn in by the fact that everything's birds. Everything's about birds, and these two, and so that the flight, the air, and then with the Two of Cups, and I can't remember what this one was.
The karma card.
Yeah.
Untying the knots.
Yep. And I see, because this can be...
That card kind of threw you, didn't it?
This can be relationships, but it can be also a relationship within yourself, of what you're trying to achieve.
Being happy within yourself and understanding who you are and what you're trying to do. Finally, what I'll do here is I'll use the Arc that I was talking about. Tarot and Oracle deck. It's very thick when you combine them all.
Yes.
And that's the way Colette runs them.
Oh, okay.
She combines her Oracle when you buy the deck, the Arc deck. It comes with the whole Tarot set and an Oracle set, and they're oversized. So even I, with my big mitts, have a problem shuffling. When I was working with her, I had them separated out, and it was really cool. And all of a sudden, she's pulling these cards. I said, "So what are you doing to move from Oracle deck to Tarot deck?" She's, "No, I don't. I combine them all together and let Spirit say,
well, that's
here's what we need."
Well, so she just put them in one shuffle. We do the same thing with how we mix
using
and
the
match.
deck. So I'm going there right now for Bridget for a final card. So let's see what we've got here. Because we have the Humming Spirit and the Goat. 6 of Pentacles. So this is about breaking through, about understanding. We have the Ram, okay? And Bridget, what we've got here is, I can't read the small writing, so I got to bring it up here. What does that say? Just rewards, generosity, establishing boundaries. Look where all this goes together, okay? The Karma card. Just rewards. What are you putting out? What are you putting out? So the message here for you is very private and personal to say, and it's for everybody. Remember, what you put out is what you're going to get back. Just rewards, okay?
Yep.
Manifesting. If you want to manifest something, we have a choice to get up in the morning to say, this sucks. I hate this thing. I don't like my life. I don't the way it is. Or I can say, you know what? I'm alive. Okay? I'm breathing. I have a roof over my head. Everybody has problems. Everybody, we're dealing with them, but I'm very fortunate in what I have. Okay? And the Six of Pentacles talks about giving back. So that's one of those things of understanding, standing your ground, knowing what you want, setting some boundaries, getting that karmic, get yourself untied internally, get that karmic flowing, understanding that the beauty lies within you. Wealth can be yours. This is unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I got to say, it's pointing to you for your manifestation.
Right.
Action on your part is going to be required. What are you wanting to build? Spirit's not just going to bring it to you. So that's what I got, you know? That is what I have. What happened here? Where did we go? I lost Bridget. You know, oh, there it is. Okay. So let's come out of there. Grab your cards while I'm doing this. All right? And let's see what's going on. Let me get these put back up. All right. Here we go. Boom, boom. Maybe we'll shorten this up and get some, and just do one or two cards. We'll see, because we're getting, it's already 10:30. Wow, you know. Hugs, Bridget. That's cold for down there. Yes, it is, and it's going to get colder. So thank you, Mike. Mom, appreciate it. You know, let's see what's happening. All right. Cool cup, Rev. Thank you very much. Again, my wife, she started me, Bridget got me on Starbucks. My wife got me on the Starbucks mug. So our kind of thing is, no matter where we go, we will find a Starbucks and get a mug. And if we can't find a Starbucks, we will come back online and get a Starbucks mug from that location. So
right,
our
the ancient
collection
Mayans didn't have Starbucks.
Yeah, there was no ancient, you know, you had to go into Cancun or whatnot. And at the resort we were at, there was a Starbucks mug, but it was like butt ugly. We didn't like it. And it really wasn't about where we were at with Tulum. It was about some of the other ones, things like that. There are also tsunami warnings for Australia and New Zealand. Do I hear a black flag event? I don't know what that means, but I'm sure my nautical sister-in-law could tell me exactly what that is. You know, when you say black flag to me, all I think is, you know, the roaches. You know, we're in Florida. We do have roaches that many of y'all don't have, and palmetto bugs. Palmetto bugs, which creep in as roaches, but they're this freaking big, and they fly. Ugh. Ugh. All right, Facebook user. It's Cheryl. Facebook user. Effing StreamYard doesn't recognize me this time. All right. It's just the program. It's okay. Glad to see you, Cheryl. Thank you. Welcome. Bangarang. Let's see what's happening. Cheryl's in Connecticut, right?
Yes, she is.
So again, you know, do you realize how many people we're talking to from around the frickin' country? Mm-hmm. And then we have other people popping in, you know, from around the world. This is amazing. This is awesome. You know, we get to share this with everybody. Check out Lamb's Fleece wool blankets. They are awesome. Yes. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. All right. Heading to Marshall's after this for heated socks or slippers. Plug those bad boys in. Have Bruce put them on first. Of course, that'll stretch them out. And then plug them in. Let's find out if there's a short first. Let somebody else go there. You know, let's find out what's happening. All right, here we go. All right. Monica Madigan, good morning. Glad you are here. Bangarang, welcome in. You know, hi, would love a reading. Absolutely. I would love to be able to do what she's doing in that picture. It would not be the same for me on that stream. We would have another tsunami warning when my ass went over. So Sabrina, absolutely. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to pull one card. You pull one card. Let's see where we go. Yep. Folks, down below, book a session. That's how you book with me. Gillian is not doing public readings yet or anything, but she's going to. If you want to have a reading with Gillian, go to Tarot with an Attitude. Reach out, okay, on there. Send me a message, and Gillian and I can arrange it either together or with just her, but it's not on my calendar, so don't book it thinking you're getting a reading with Gillian. that way because she works Monday through Friday, a lot of long hours. She's got special projects going, and she takes care of me. So it's one of those things. So we're trying to make time for her, and that's what she's actually trying to figure out what she wants to manifest, is where she's going. She's excited about rebuilding this business that she's working with. She's head of HR and marketing. So, but that's it. So reach out there and see what's going on. But I think we're both getting to a point where, you know, it's time to have our own gig, see what's doing, and just go from there. Yep. So Sabrina Theron would love a reading. Okay, let's get over here. Let me find out. Boom. Do the swap. There we go. Bring that down. There we go. Go ahead and get started. I will figure out which deck I'm running with.
So, 3 of Cups.
Ooh. Love that card. Here, I'll bring it up. You can do the same thing. Talk about your card.
Yep. So
okay. Lean into the camera.
Lean into the camera. So the 3 of Cups. You've got a great relationship. This is about either family or friends. You're in a celebratory mode, or going to be able to be celebrating something, a achievement, or possibly a event. That's where I'm going with this. While Rob's doing that, I'm going to take a look at one other thing.
The shadow card.
The shadow card was the King of Cups.
Wow, so it's all cups. So it's all about emotions. It's all about.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to see
being
what that
happy,
was.
taking charge. It's going to have something to do with what I'm seeing with your external world. It's not just, you know, you being happy. Okay? 3 of Cups, collaboration, working with other people. And the King of Cups, external, taking charge. But this is your happiness. You have to find it in your external world. You have to take charge and dominate your external world for your happiness. Yep. Going to the Archangel Metatron, asking for comfort and guidance. I'm seeing here, I've got to slow down, set a break, because I want to make sure. All right, here we go. Okay. Wow. This is going to be what's most important with all of this. Metatron is showing us this card is the 36. 3 and 6 come together for a 9. 3, that collaboration. 6, breaking through, claiming victory, understanding what's going on, bring them together for a 9, and guess what we have? Total manifestation. And what this card is saying is, inner child, hear and know me. Your happiness is going to come from the other people, but they have to see the real you. You have to know who you are when you're working with other people. This inner child, let that inner child out. Let that child be free. Let that child know what you need to know, that inner child, and embrace that inner child. That is one of the things I am getting very strong here for you, Sabrina. Kind of like what we say, unadult yourself a little bit. Get back down in there. It's okay to feed your happiness. It can't all be emotion. It can't all be, about emotion, letting your emotions lead you. But this is important for your happiness. Things are coming in today where you're going to work with other people. It's going to be important that you control that external environment, but remember, have fun. Don't take everything so serious. That's what I'm seeing here. And then when I look at this, wow. We get the moose. Engagement, boldness, commanding attention. I threw the camera out of focus. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can't bring this back in. I do that a lot. Let's see what happens. There we go. Man, I hate that when I do that. I threw the camera out of focus. So we'll see what happens.
It'll come back.
All right. We're going to go here. The moose is about just what we said. Look at that, the moose, with what it's saying on the card with that King of Cups. Be present. Be a power to be recognized. Be seen. Understand who you are. Be a presence. Take control. And this is an oracle card. It's the moose. It's take that spirit of the moose, the power of the moose, and be that. When you're working out, let them hear your laughter above everybody else's laughter. It's kind of hard to be around a moose and not know it's there. I'm not calling you a moose, sweetie. I'm saying it is time to be the presence of the moose. And this is where your happiness is going to attain in your outside world today, working with other people and knowing that you can take control. That's what I have. What do you have? Anything else on top of that?
That's good.
All right, there we go. Let me grab my cards out of the way. There we go. Wow. Some great messages today. Great messages today. All right, there she was. Danielle, good morning. Glad to see you. Welcome. Bangarang. Make today happen for yourself. It's one of those things. You know, Bangarang to all my sisters and brothers of the Bangarang tribe. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. And you notice I've got us our own background now. I'm going to be working up a new intro for the Magical Unknown Moments, and let's see what's happening. General, please, if you would. Throw Danielle a general card here real quick.
All right, yes, let me do a quick thing for Danielle.
A general card. All right.
For Danielle.
Going with the spirit animals.
Right.
I know I'm not. It's Metatron. I get pulled out of there. Okay. I start with something, and spirit. That's how spirit tells me. It's like, no, I want you over here. So let's see what's happening, Danielle. Let's see what we've got here. Real quick. All right. It's 10:45. We're moving on. We're not going to shut right down at 10 o'clock if people are here. If they're not, we'll shut down a little early. We'll see what's going. While we're doing this, it just hit me. Everybody reach up and hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, reach up right now, hit the like button. It doesn't do anything or whatnot. Hit the subscribe button. Now, if you're on the spiritual channel or one of the other YouTube channels, go to my channel and Gillian's channel for the Magical Unknown. We all come off of this, but it's Tarot with an Attitude, okay? And hit the subscribe button there and share links from there. Make sure you're sharing the link. Let other people see it. If you're on Facebook, share the link. Got a lot of people love to watch this, but I find out on Facebook, they're not really sharing the link.
They're not.
You know, they're not sharing it because we're friends and I can see. So, you know, I'm not getting a repeated thing. So it's important to share the link. Am I shaming some of my friends? Yep.
Click like and share.
Help a brother out and a sister. Okay, click like and share. That's exactly it. Go ahead, baby.
Click
Get
like
started.
and share.
And
So,
I will.
It was Danielle. For Danielle, my first card is Ace of Wands. So this is about potential. Ace of Wands is about aces are about new
You're
and
pulling
starting.
a lot of wands today.
A lot of wands today.
Passions, desires.
Right. So this is about something new that either you have passion about and you're focusing on, or maybe you're trying to determine what it is you have passion about.
New ideas
New
brewing,
ideas.
new passions, new desires, new things. Let's see what's going on, and we'll come in here on top of this. You know, wow. 27. There's another manifestation card. I'm going to bring this up like this so people can see it. And what it is actually saying, it is from the Archangel Metatron himself, saying it's the Rainbow Bridge. Let me get over here. All right. And that it's always open. All right. People are always welcome to come across, talk to Spirit, talk to Metatron. Metatron is here moving back and forth. Like we said, Sandalphon here. Now, we talked about Sandalphon this morning being here, being Elijah. One of the other beliefs is about Metatron is that he was Enoch, who was actually one of the two people in the Bible that talks about where God said, you're too good right now and I'm bringing you home, and he turned them into angels. I didn't say that in the Bible, but that's the belief. They also believe that makes Metatron and Sandalphon brothers. Okay? Not everybody believes that, but a lot of people do. Okay? So we're here, and Metatron is saying, you know, the Rainbow Bridge is here, and we're always open. Why aren't we talking? So Danielle, one of the things to remember here for you that's going to be very powerful is you have this huge connection with Metatron. He is there. You actually, Metatron comes and sees you a lot, and I just got the shakes and the shivers. I believe Metatron is with you at this moment. It's what I'm feeling. It's what I'm seeing. Metatron is there to say, I am here to help you move and bridge whatever this is going on. You have a new passion and desire. There's all these flames. Sorry, it's just coming. It's running. You got to let me do my thing. It is, and the bridge is there, and Metatron himself is there to help you, and you will feel it right now. If you will stop, breathe in the energy around you. Metatron, I am asking you, wrap your arms and your wings around this person. And if they will concentrate on their skin, on their feelings, they will feel your touch right now. That is what I'm feeling. It is okay. You will get a deep warmth. Your skin may feel like it's crawling, but in a good way. It is a very high vibrational frequency. So there is something you're trying to cross, and Metatron is there to help you cross it. There is some bridge I get in your spirituality or in something that you're like, I can only go so far. The bridge is always open. It's going to be up to you to kind of change your mindset. That's what I'm getting. And to understand your passions and desires. And they are there. Metatron is there to help you. That's what we have.
Yep.
Anything you want to add on top of that?
No, I think you got it.
There you go, Danielle. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's... Hey, Kim, everybody saying hi. Glad to see it. Deborah, hello. I love it when the family's talking, when the tribe is talking to each other. Going to go down here. All right. Let me see. That didn't work. I don't know why. Let's see what happens. Block user. Maybe I can't. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Hey, Michael's got... I want to get Michael on the show. He's got some poetry. Okay? And I want him to talk about his poetry and what leads in there. So, Michael, we got to get you on the show. We got to get you set up. Let you and I hit on Messenger today. And let's talk about when we can get you on the show. Okay? We can do it next week. I don't care. All right? So, taking out these spammers is fun. It's like playing with a mole with a sledgehammer. Whack-a-mole. There you go. Yeah, isn't it crazy? I'm glad I got that many people's attention. That they think this is the place to come. So, people, the word is out. The tribe is growing. Things are happening. That's what's going and happening. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on there. Let's get down in here. There's more. There's more. Whack-a-mole. Whack. Boom. Gone. Love it. All right. We got to keep score, Michael. Okay. I get a handicap because you're not having to talk on here. Okay. I'm doing well. There we go. Glad to hear it. They keep this shit up. I'll start using a jackhammer. Do it, buddy. Do it. Some of this, let me fill people in. Some of you are seeing it. Some of you aren't. Don't click the links. It's not because I don't care. They are porn links. I clicked one and only went so far. Every warning I have for crap on my computer came up if I go any further. So I immediately stopped and deleted it. I don't know what it is. Okay? Some of these young women just trying to make a living. I get it. But yeah, that you might want to be mindful. I don't know. Let's see what's happened. If time, I'd love a general card or message. You got it. There's always time. So I'm assuming that this is still Cheryl, our StreamYard handicap person. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. Cheryl's got to go with the Arc deck. That's from me.
Oh, yeah.
Cheryl's got to be the Arc deck. Let's see what's happening here. We'll go here. And I'll get this party started while you're searching for your deck. And let's see what's happening. So, Cheryl, here it comes. Coming right at you. How long have you known Cheryl?
30 years?
30 years?
More than that. Wow. Closer to, we'll say 35 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that. We met in high school.
You met in high school?
We met in high school.
Okay. Okay.
You've asked me that before, and I did.
Yeah, I forgot. But I think that's cool. All right.
Actually, I think it's closer to 40.
Closer to 40?
Crow.
It's going to be over 40. I got news for you. You've crossed the 40-year boundary. I'm not giving ages out, but I'm doing the math in my head going, yes, sweetie, you wish. You wish. Here we go. Okay. 42. Let's find out what's going on. Boom. Cheryl, the first card I'm going to have for you that Spirit is giving me to give to you. Here we go. Cheryl. Okay. Look at what we have. Back to the beginning. I love when things come full circle. It is the hippopotamus. This is, stimulation, actualizing goals, and emergence. There's something here. It's called WTF. But actually, it's WTFU. Wake the fuck up. Okay? And that's it. Some things are coming online. Things are happening. You're downloading some things or whatnot. You have some ideas, some great things or whatnot. And sometimes you feel like you're like, frenetic because you get all these ideas and you don't know how to put them out there. Pick one. Go with it. There is something you want to do, something you're trying to accomplish, and now is the time to do it. This is actualizing your goals and seeing what's there. What do you have to go with it?
I've got what would be the equivalent of King of Wands as my
So what
white
is this
card.
in your deck? What is it called?
Keeper of Spells.
Keeper of Spells. The magic. Is the keeper the king?
Yes.
Okay, keeper.
Keeper.
The magic's within you.
Yep.
And it's within you. You get to control the passions, the desires. This is wands again. You are all over the wands today.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so there's something you're supposed to do today. You're doing the lotto today. That's going to be what it is. Because it's all about everything you have pulled has been freaking
Practically, yeah.
one or two cups every now and then. You know, so that's funny. If you got cups, remember that. It was ironic, so that was important for you. All right. But this is about you being in control of your passions and desires in your external world. Okay.
Yep.
There might even be a person that you see in a place of respect that's going to be advising you. Listen. Okay. A king-like figure, somebody that you respect, might be giving you some.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, so then the other card I pulled was the Seven of Boons. The Seven of Boons is what would be the Seven of Pentacles, and that is about you've been working hard on something, you're taking a break for a second to take a look at it and recognize where you're at. Things are in a good place, but don't stop working on it.
Yeah, and you know what? I just
Keep going.
What hit me on this one? In your life, the tree of life, I'm looking at this kind of like we each have our own tree of life. Okay? And this just came to me, Cheryl, so bear with me. Okay? In your real world, you're building your life, your physical life, different things. Okay? You have built different relationships, you have had different jobs, you are doing different things. What's going on now is Spirit is here to tell you, all right, there's something new coming around the corner for you. Okay? I got to show this card. A lot of people freak on this. The Cecropia moth. And it's death. All right? This is destruction, renewal, and then what does it have here? Real truth. You're building something right now. Something's coming. Be careful and shape and mold what you want to build because you are in the process of building something very viable in your physical world right now. Okay, so that's what this is saying. This is going to be something new. You might want to look for something to come to an end and something new to start. You're building it, but you're already in the process of it. So check this out. You've got some ideas, some passions, desires, and goals and dreams. They're in your external world. You've got people maybe advising you or whatnot you want to listen to. Okay, but this is going to be incumbent on you ultimately to make the right decision. Okay, because this is something you're growing in your physical world right now as we speak. So, wow, banger. Make that happen. I want to talk to you later and find out what that's all about. Okay? So, expect a call from the G, okay? And we will go and see what's going on. Let's see where we're at. Where was she? All right. I see I lose my place. There we go. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. Monica, grateful I took the morning off. I'm glad you did too. Self-care, may I have a card this morning? Monica did what I tell people do all the time. I hope so. Call in well. I just got to take a break. I need my own mental. And Gillian will tell you, I have to do it a lot. Okay? A lot. Sometimes yesterday, I didn't do anything. And I had to call her and say I feel guilty because I'm not accomplishing anything today or whatnot. And she really scolded me and said, that's the purpose of doing what you do. Because I need to be able to take that break from everything I do on here and enjoy life. I need to go golfing. I need to hit a bucket of balls. I need to go shooting. I've got 2 new firearms I haven't even pulled the trigger on. Actually 3, because one I bought from Cody. All right, 3 new firearms that I haven't even pulled the trigger on yet. And I sit here at times like, bleh. We need that. So Monica, great. Glad you did it. Let's see what's happening. All right, I am going back to the spirit animals. All right, do you have something already ready? And we will go here.
I do.
Okay, go ahead and I'll
I
start
do.
shuffling and we'll see what runs with it. Monica, here we go.
So,
All right.
8 of Wands.
Wow.
And that
There's
goes-
the wands again.
Well, 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's the Wands again. But this falls right in suit with you taking today. 8 of Wands. You are, what? Say it.
Well, it's all about moving forward.
Yeah.
In order to be able to move forward, sometimes we have to stop and look. And if we notice, we have our beautiful little fox here. There's bees moving all around him while the world stays busy. And the 8 of Wands is saying, stop, I got to regenerate to you right now and find and make sure I'm heading in the right direction.
Right. Yeah, the 8 of Wands is about forward movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's in that passion and desire
Yeah.
realm or whatnot. Is that being fed? Is that what, a lot of times when we're not feeding our own passions, our own creative ideas, things like that, that's when it becomes very draining. Okay? And we need that time off. So today's a great day to stop. Watch the bees, see what they bring. They're always busy. They're bringing life. They're bringing new things. Grab today, and it's good for forward movement. Even, like I said, our little fox buddy here is just like, let me look at the sun. Let me see what happened. Let's find the direction I need to go.
Yep.
And I think, Monica, that's why this is so important to you today. And let's see what we have here. I have the Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Now, I'm going to tell you, this card came upside down.
Okay.
It's manifesting. Give with gratitude and grace. Be careful that you're not giving too much of yourself. That is a warning to me sometimes when this card comes upside down that we're giving too much and we're not taking care of ourselves. So it's ironic today that you've taken a self-care day, a day to just chill out and make the most of it. That's what's going on. You got another card for her?
Just her shadow card.
Okay, what was the shadow card?
Was the Empress.
Wow, taking care.
Yep.
The Empress is the ultimate. Baby, that's an amazing card that you pulled. When you pull those together, the Empress is taking care of herself, taking care of those around her. You're immediate. Build something. What are you giving birth to, Monica? What are you giving birth to spiritually or physically? I feel like there's something, going on that is happening. I was compelled to pull a Metatron card. You're not going to believe this. Wow.
It's right there.
The card is 9, manifesting, right? And Metatron is here to tell you action, movement needed, movement, everything. There's something you're wanting to move on. There's something you're wanting to do. Stop over planning it, okay? Stop trying to get everything perfect and move. There's some movement and some action needed. And what I'm really picking up here, and again, we have the birds that Gillian talked about earlier, bringing that wind, bringing that conscious thought, bringing that thing in, but she's running to her past. So is there something that you need to stop running towards in the past and free yourself and turn around and move forward? Is there something from your past that you need to move on that if you don't get it fixed, address it, it's holding you up. So make sure that you understand your message is very clear. Action is needed. Movement is needed. You have to move forward. Those are those things. And do it by taking care of yourself. And remember to be very cautious about giving too much to other people. It can be done. Even when Jesus was healing, at one point, he was tired and he said, I need to stop. And he stopped healing people. That's when somebody crawled forward, hit his robe, and he said, I felt the energy drain out of me. He was tired. He had been healing all day, okay? And it's physically draining. So I need you to understand that. Let's talk and see where these cards are actually going, and that way you can tell me what's up with that. Boom, remove. There we go. Here we are. These are my 2 cards. All right? Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. I just got goosebumps. So, I don't even remember what we said for Danielle.
That's
but
what
evidently
Metatron was embracing her.
That was Metatron himself. That's when I asked Metatron to touch you and make you have to be aware. He is there. He is standing right beside you. I see him over your left shoulder. I'm seeing it mirrored. So, to me, it would be on the right, your left. I see him moving around you and letting you know I'm here to help you. So I know it's Saturday. Today might be a day of whatever this is to move. Take your moment right now. Put your hand out. Blank yourself out and let him guide you. And let him show you where you need to go. That's amazing. Bangarang! I love it when that comes through. And we see this right here and we see it happen. Danielle, where are you? Tell us where you're located. Okay? Because I'd love to know that, because that just that makes it just even
Better.
Okay? I have a question for Spirit. I am wondering if I pick up on others' emotions. An empath. I have been depressed, but it doesn't belong to me. Does that absolutely make sense? We're going to take a moment. You're there to ask this question today, Spirit. This is from Spirit. It is it's coming, so just listen to me. My wife's heard me talk about this. This is very, very important. It means you're empathic. We all have empathic, and I think the term empath is being used way too much today for people that are not truly empathic. They take that. What I love about what you just said is you acknowledge it's not your depression. Okay? That's the important thing, which really separates you as a true empath. So now what you have to learn to do is you need to take time as you get up every day. My 20-minute challenge. Okay? Get up. Get mindful. Get your shower, get dressed, get ready to go so you're not watching the clock. But sit there. No phone, no nothing. Don't let anything influence you. Okay? Start your regulated breathing and then just start saying, I'm pulling that energy, that white energy, the light energy. You can do green energy that is also a very good rebirth protective, but you want to build that shield of light around you. Pull it up from deep within the earth and talk to the angels and say, I will only allow in the emotions today that I permit. You will get bumps and you will feel it, and you can walk into a room. Kim, I'm telling you, you walk into a room and you automatically know. You're very good at saying, I want to stay away from that person. I'm attracted to this person. It's the spirit. You're feeling them or whatnot. One of those things is that careful acknowledgement. Well, Rob, you said everybody's got a touch of empathy. We all do, okay? But many times I'm talking to people, well, I'm empathic. So that it gives them an excuse to be depressed, be an asshole, be whatever. Well, I just don't feel like doing anything. I'm an empath. You know what? Don't disgrace empaths by using it as an excuse to be a dumpy, lazy ass. And I'm not saying that about you, Kim. That is something very near and dear to my heart. As an empath, you recognize it. You see it now. Bring that light energy in. Take a moment. Shut it down, cleanse it, and now you're going to have, because it's settled in on you, you are going to have to take a physical action. Get up, walk outside. I don't care how cold it is, just walk outside. And it's even better if before you open that door, you're like, oh shit, this is going to be cold. Now you're here. Everything's here. And say at that moment, once you realize I'm right here, Spirit, cleanse me of this unwanted feeling, and I am going to go back into my power, and then ask for that to happen and bring that shielding light down around you. This is somebody else's negativity. At that point, you can either wish them well or whatnot, but maybe you're too involved and too in depth. I know you're looking at me. It's like, and that's the way Spirit does me. I'm sorry. What do you got?
While you were
battling,
while you were talking to Kim, I was shuffling and just said, Spirit, what does Kim need to know about being empathic? And I got the Keeper of Challenges. Challenges. So this is the Enchanted Forest tarot, by the way. So the Keeper of Challenges is the King of Swords.
You finally got the swords. And it's ironic for that. Depression and everything else.
Oh, exactly. It's speaking your voice.
Speaking your voice, but it's also knowing you have to be in control of your environment, of what's going on around you physically and in communication. You're absorbing way too much of it. You're taking it on. I was going to talk about some of that today. We have all been led down this path of anger and whatnot, and it's time to step away from it. So many things are changing. So many people just assume they think they know what it is, and when they want to do some research, they research and they're like, well, I researched it. Well, yeah, your algorithm's already built in to bring you back stuff that you've already looked at more times than not. You have to separate and look for a neutral form. Okay? Not one pro left, not one pro right, but try to find who's your research coming from. First thing I will tell you, when you look to a .com, like when I'm writing research papers in school, okay, we were not allowed to reference a .com because it's generally unverifiable or whatnot. .org, and different things. But we would go to universities, we would go to schools, we look at papers, different things like that. I'm not saying limit yourself to government things, but you're going to be responsible for what's in your immediate area. And that's very important as an empath. You very well could be picking up on the negativity and the depression of the world right now. Okay? Depends on what you've done and what you put yourself into. It's time to understand that, yes, you are absorbing it, so you're going to have to take action, remove yourself from those things, and then go forward with it. I've asked Metatron, okay, what to do here. And we're going to take a look real quick for Metatron to come to you. Breathe him in. Understand that this is going to be on you. If you are an empath, this card just flew out of the deck. The Akashic Records Evaluation and Review. Make sure you're looking at what's going on in your life. Who are you? If you look at the Akashic Records, where were you in past lives? Where are you going in this life? And check these Akashic Records to make sure you are not a complete and total empath, and this is your gift, but you're going to have to learn to control it. And that also means, as an empath, if we're not careful, somebody else can control us. And that's what I'm really getting, that feeling of what's going on. We learned the other day, and this came up again. Look for you, setting boundaries. Okay? Set them daily. This is going to be important. Metatron is telling you, set your boundaries. It's going to be important as an empath. Once you acknowledge this, that you're going to have to take this time every day to set your boundaries, know what you're going to do, and where you're going. And how do you do that? And making sure when you set your boundaries, you're setting them around you being happy, not around other feelings and beliefs. That's important as an empath for you personally, okay? It's one of those things. It very well is, okay? Anything else you got for Kim before we move on?
I do not.
Okay, there we go. All right, Kim, bangarang. Yes, you are an empath. Yes, you need to control it. It is a talent that you have gotten in touch with. And guess what? Danielle, you are quite welcome. Love you so much. Thank you for being here, letting people know it affects you. Let's see what's happening on. Nea Thakur. I know I mutilated that name. I'm sorry. It was not intentional. But let's see. There is specifying that you could be an empath. I know she's an empath. I just picked up on it. She's got to start working on that. Kim, look up different things you can find out how to protect yourself as an empath, and then how to use that and use it properly. When you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with certain things, open that door. And this is where a lot of listening comes in. Once you attune to listening to other people, okay, and not listening to respond, but hear where their heart is and feel their fear, feel their scaring, you can crack that door and say, okay, I need to understand. There is nothing I can do to affect this person, or I'm going to have to take a different way. Empaths are great once they master their gift at about knowing how to communicate in a way that's proper, in a way that the words will be received. That's going to be very, very important for you. Can I have a reading, please? Nayar wants a reading. Okay, I'm going to pull one card for Nayar, and I will pull another. Yes, everybody, make sure while you're doing this, hit the like button. Down below in the comments, there is a donation button. We would appreciate any help you can give us. It's one of the things that keeps me in doing all this. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever spirit lays on your heart, I appreciate. Okay. Nayar, one of the things I ask for too is that people give us something they're thankful for. So down here, put in here, something you're thankful for. And I will tell people, gratitude is important. And when you cheapen gratitude, it's like saying a memorized prayer that you're just going through. Don't say, I'm thankful for my family. Why are you thankful for their family? What are they doing for you that makes you happy, that makes your heart warm up? What is it? Well, they support me. How do they support you? Root cause your gratitude, because now you're spending time in gratitude and you're learning about your own gratitude and where it takes you. This is it. This is living a life of gratitude. Walking by and saying, oh, I'm thankful for my kids. Why are you thankful for your kids? I'm thankful for mine. And I've showed people this about different things about my children right on here. Well, what about this one? Well, this one does this. Why does that make you thankful? What is it? you drill it down. So then when you actually have a root cause of what is making you happy, of your gratitude, and then you'll come out and feel like, okay, so I need to go this way. It's guidance. Gratitude can be found in guidance. Go ahead, babe. You got something for this young lady already?
I do. Pulled this is from the Otherkins deck.
Okay.
2 of Pentacles.
Wow.
It's about
Okay.
finding balance. And then I pulled the Shadow card because that's pretty general there. But the Shadow card was the 7 of Cups. So that makes a little bit more, that helps me make a little bit more sense of this. So 7 of Cups is about making a decision. You've got a lot of things in front of you, or you've got at least a few things in front of you that are opportunities or options for you.
Right.
But you have to make a decision. You can't have them all. And that, I think, ties into what the 2 of Pence is saying with finding balance. So you've got to make a decision on what you want to prioritize, and then that will help you be in balance, or that will help you find balance.
Right. Yeah, the 7 of Cups is about your emotional state. It's about that. The 2 of Pentacles is about the physical. So the 2 of Pentacles is about you finding that balance in this world, in your physical world, in your job, in your actual physical relationships. And the 7 is saying, slow down. You're going to be making some decisions. Mm-hmm. Make sure you're making the right one. Think these things through or whatnot. So that's how you're going to find balance and seeing that. And then what I'm going to pull is one card here, okay, from the Spirit Animal deck. And I'm going to come across and say, wow, I had this feeling. And this is what I'm talking about. All right. Look at the beauty of this card. It is Panther Spirit. It is 44. New boundaries, new bases, new things. 8, mastering. Learning something new. Panther Spirit is with you. Panther Spirit, if you will take a minute and breathe, I feel like the panther is moving around your legs and you will feel it. You have become the property of another, mentally and physically, and it's time for you to reclaim your own power. And what I'm getting is you are letting other people tell you what to think, what to believe, and what to do. And it's time for you to reclaim that and remember the power that is within you. That's what I have. Mm-hmm. Love to go into more detail. Book a session right here, tarotwithanAttitude.com, and I'll be glad to go into more detail with you. That's amazing. Reclaim your power. Stop the juggling, making decisions. Don't let people make those decisions for you. Correct. That's really cool. Wow. Your decision. You get to make it, Neha. Bangarang. Go make that happen. Make your life happen. I'll catch up to you later this afternoon, Rob, after I get back. Go get him, brother. Okay? We will talk at some point. All right? Let's see what's happening. All right. Hi, can I ask for a reading, please? Anna Eva. Is it Anna Eva? Anna Eva? Sure. Let's find out. Are you good? We're way over. I don't care. I'm having fun. What about you? You good? We're going to keep going, folks. So hang in there. We're going through. We'll see what's happening here. All right. Anna, I'm being told to go. Wow, I can't tell if it's Arc or Metatron. No, it's the Arc. All right. So Anna's getting Arc for me. Okay. So what deck are you using?
Tarot of the Divine.
Tarot of the Divine.
Tarot of the Divine.
There we go. Tarot of the Divine. I'm going to take a moment here. There's something coming in with me on Anna. I have to separate. Anna, what's the deal with the grandmother or the grandmother-like spirit? This is somebody that it's either a guide or something that has happened. They are there. There's something I feel like they're wanting you to know they love you. They're proud of you. But there's something they are worried about you, and if you breathe right now, you will feel arms going around you. I just know this is I'm not saying it is your grandmother, but it could be, okay? But a grandmotherly type female spirit, okay? That is there. And I'm seeing shorter hair. I'm seeing, I don't know, almost like a bell, an old. This very well could be an ancestor. One of those gowns that kind of come out,
like the hoop skirts.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, is what I'm getting. Don't know, but that's really hitting. So I'm separating myself right now for a minute, and let's see what we've got here. Okay, and then I'm going to pull some the Archangel. Once I acknowledge that, it's kind of shifting. No, it is the Arc. It is the Arc deck. All right. No, it's not. It is the animal spirit deck. You know what? Bear with me. She's getting one of all three. This is one of those things I don't know. It's confusing me. Okay? So here we go. Lean in, you get started.
All right. You focus. So the first card I pulled, the light card, is the Seven of Cups.
Okay.
So,
decisions.
Opportunity, decisions.
Oh, I'm wondering if this spirit is not telling her it's okay, stop worrying. Okay? There's decisions. No matter what you do, you'll be okay. People are going to help you. Spirit is there to help you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm really getting this huge. And it's right in here. It's like third eye or crown chakra kind of combined. And I'm also getting it down in the heart. Something to do with maybe love, happiness. Okay? So go ahead. And that's Seven of Cups. There we go.
So this was the light card. This is the shadow card. Four of coin. Four of Pentacles.
Okay.
So this is about manifesting. This is about material. This is about and four is
physical world.
Physical world. Four is usually a good base card. So there's. Want me to take that?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
So there's. Sorry, I can't find my words. There is material opportunity. There's material base, but this is the overriding card. This is, you've got options, but you do have to make a decision about those options. But this is not going to disturb your solid material base. So the decision you make, they tie together. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that right. This is your base.
This is very powerful, guys. All of a sudden, it's hitting very hard. Now I think Gillian's picking up.
Yeah. The decision you make is not. If you don't make a decision, it's going to affect your base. But right now, you're in a solid place. That's what I'm. But you can jump in that and add to that.
I'm getting a little bit different, but at the same time, so it's okay. We always see this different. What I'm seeing is the vulture that's looking down, or the turkey, or the bird, or whatever, but it looks like the vulture. And one of the things you got to be careful about is doing things just for you, all right, or playing it safe. The decisions you're making are about playing it safe or whatnot. This is about your happiness, okay? And you're going to choose. And sometimes, if we, like Gillian said, not making a choice is making a choice to do nothing, all right? So what I have to go with that here, be spirit. Sweet results await. I want you to understand that. So we're talking about decisions, things like this. This person is here to let you know something is coming at you is scary, but they're here to help you deal with it and let you know it's all going to be okay. All right? The bee moves. So I'm picking up movement here. I'm picking that up. I'm going to go over here to the Arc deck, all right, and draw a quick card here. But I'm feeling the Metatron. So sorry, this is one of those things where it is whatnot. And this spirit is here. Breathe. This spirit loves you. This spirit that is there is genuinely caring and wants to see you move forward from a place that you're in. Okay, is what I have. So let's see what we've got here. Then I move here. This is upside down, so it's talking directly to you. And again, we're back to the goat. This came in upside down. The Six of Pentacles. This is in your real life. And notice we have the Four of Pentacles here and the Six of Pentacles. But this is in you. You're worried about what's going on out here with things that you do. And guess what? You can affect your physical world in these things. Giving back, understanding life, move on. Look at the mountains behind our lovely ram here and things that are happening. This is about actually, and it talks about establishing boundaries. You need to say, where am I going? What am I doing? Have a path, have a purpose, okay? Don't just do busy work. It's time to make a decision and move. And then finally, I'm going on here because I couldn't. It's like all three decks were pulling to me. Metatron is coming through. It's all about a decision you're trying to make or something, okay? Let's see what's going. Here we go. All right, God, I really feel like this is about a relationship or something, but this is our Barefoot Bangarang card. Go with the flow. Just move. Paddle on. You're going to have to keep moving forward. You can't sit still. Go with life. Let it take you. Life is good. Sometimes there are rocks. Sometimes it's free flowing. Sometimes there are rapids, things like that. Let's see what's going on. Okay. That's what I have. All right. So that's what I see. So tell me how that spoke with you or whatnot. If you want to pop in and tell me what I was feeling about spirit there, love to hear from that down below, or just go ahead and message me on tarotwithanattitude.com. Folks, you can friend, we have Tarot with an Attitude, the page, we have Tarot with an Attitude, the group. Come join the group. Things are in there, other people come in there, things like that. Rob Lee on, friend me that way. I don't care, but make sure you're hitting the like button, make sure you're hitting the share button. But I would love to hear what that was, Anna, because a lot of times in this it's so short, so it's so sweet that I can't, give you everything you need, okay, through here, but it gives you an insight. Yeah. All right. So, bang ring. Let me separate. Let me pull out from there. Cheryl. Hey, she got in. There she is. How do you or I know what's the right decision? Sometimes you have to take a moment, and that's where you have to get the real world out. I told you somebody might be trying to guide you in this. Listen, okay? Hear with your heart. No, it's your world. It's your growth, what you're doing. It may not be a popular decision, okay? But for your life, for your tree of life, for your life path, it may be necessary. So some of this is stop worrying about the outcome. Make a decision. Go with it. If it's the wrong decision, Spirit will help you get back on the right path, all right? What I'm picking up now is somewhere, I just got my whole picture of a car U-turning down in the ditch, okay? Mm-hmm. And you might be fixing to turn a corner, so things are kind of bumpy, things are kind of hectic, I don't know, okay? That's part of living life. You don't know what's the right decision until you know within your heart. But refusing to make a decision is a decision, okay? That's the important thing. That's what life is about. You're not handed guarantees. None of us are handed guarantees. So, and that's the part of being calm, being at one with yourself and saying, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to accomplish. I'm going to make this decision. If it's wrong, I get to forgive myself. I can try to make up for it. I can do whatever, but I'm not going to get caught up in it. So then where do I go? How do I get back over to the right decision? It's one of those things. That is life. But when we get hung up there, now we get anxiety. When you're suffering from headaches, it's because you're not making decisions about your future. We're worried about the future. Anxiety is the future. Stress, a lot of times, I tell people, is when you're worried about things that happened in the past or things that are happening right now. Those are things you need to grasp. So I wish I could tell you there's a magical answer. Unfortunately, sweetie, there's not. Let's see what's happening. Thanks, guys. Got a work call. Just got to see the rewind. Of course, it's about me doing the work. It's about you doing the work. In the words of George Thorogood, but I'm tired. There we go. Absolutely. Let's find out what's going on. I got to get going on my day. Thanks for the read and for being you. You're welcome.
Love you.
She loves you. I love you too. Let's see what's happening. Thank you. Double smudging and learning. That's exactly what's going on. Double smudging never hurts. Thank you, Reb. I sent you a couple of emails. Finally, I'm waiting on my short story and should have it done by this weekend. Good deal. I don't know how long you sent them. I haven't checked them today. Okay? So I'll take a look and I'll go back and search and make sure something didn't happen. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, the ghost story. Good deal. Glad to hear it. I've hit snags. Rocky and I have not talked. It's on me. It's not on Rocky. We're doing that, but we're going to get some things over there. I don't know if Rocky listens right now. If she's mad at me, she's got every right to be. It has been on me on my own path, and things kind of fell behind. All right? Let's see what's happening and what's going on. We love you, Kim. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Last one. Here we go. Reading about my twins' daughter, Gurmeet Gurpreet Kaur. Okay, reading about them. What should they do in the future? I will not do that reading, okay? That is up to them. They are individuals, okay? I don't meddle in somebody else's life without their permission. Don't care how old or how young they are. Okay? Now then, I will tell you, we will do a reading for you about what you need to know about your daughters. Okay? What do you need to know about your daughters? And this is, you want to go into detail with one of them and then do the other one, book a session. I'll go into a lot more detail with you or whatnot. But right now, what I'm being told is I got to go with Archangel Metatron. Okay? We're going to just say, here's what you need to know about having twin daughters. Okay? And maybe this will answer some of your questions for you. You know? Let's see what's going on. Okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to start here. God love you as a parent. Been there, done that. 4 of them and helped raise 3 others. You know? A lot of kids in my life, and understand it's very important that you acknowledge them and that they have to find their path for their own. If you tell them and lead them down, because their life path could change. What's happening now could mean not be the same thing down the road. All things happen. Our future is not written in stone. Our fate is not written in stone. Okay? Was it fated? I don't know if I believe in fate. I believe certain things. You know, I played this game, Path of Exile, for all my gamer friends out there, where there's this massive skill tree. And you can go around anywhere you want. But decisions you make now change where you can get to in the future. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to lead a mom or a dad down that path to control their children's future. So here, if you've got something, go ahead. I'm still going. I'm sorry. I'm battling.
So
Hit me in the head.
So we were just saying, what does Lovely need to know about her twins?
Right.
And I got the 2 cups.
Wow.
So it's a partnership. It's building a relationship. They will have this all of their lives, and you will have this with them all of their lives. And I also pulled a shadow card on this, which is 3 of coins, because I wanted a little bit more clarity on that. And the 3 of coins is collaboration. So I find both of these cards very strong for the fact that they are twins and that you're raising twins, because it's about keeping them in a solid relationship with each other, which they might naturally incline to do. I have met some twins that don't.
Right.
But also giving them a good base at home. So a collaborative home.
Yeah. That's what, to reiterate and just show you validation of what you're talking about. It's a reminder for them that you love them and that family is important. It is one of those things right now, Spirit is saying what you need to know to teach them and to lead them is they get to celebrate, but we will always need and depend on other people. It is one of those things to understand, not to become dependent, but to understand working with a family, working with life, things like that is going to be very important for your children and with you working for their children, and to reinforce their creativity, their dance. In the middle of all of this, they are both still individuals. Don't try to turn them into something they are not. Now, here's the ironic part from Metatron. Okay? Family. Circle of life. So in this, family is becoming a very huge thing. But family, it's not just do what our family says, do what our family says. It's you realizing too, they are individuals within this family. Okay? They have their own individual path. Everybody in your own family has their own individual path. But we can let people go, let people grow, let people determine who they are. And they need to know that the family, you, will support them in many of the decisions they make. Some of them you won't support, but it doesn't mean you block them or cause them grief. That's what I'm getting. The family side of this with them is going to be important. And if the 10th class is anything like the 10th grade here, you are dealing with teenagers. And what I want you to understand, okay, is don't force them into decisions that they're not set to make. They can be costly. I am really getting that. Let them be, find who they are. That's the biggest thing I got for you, Lovely. What do you think?
I think that's great. Just give them that solid piece that you talked about, that they're individuals but you're all in this together.
Okay. And I think that's it. It's understanding. I was going off about this the other day. In America, we're requiring these children, I think this is happening in other countries too, to make decisions. What do you want to go do? We've got to earn a living. We've got to get our schooling done. We've got to make all these decisions for 16, 17-year-olds, okay, when they're only this old in the space of life. Mm-hmm. If you imagine life being 100 years, okay, and I use 100 years, okay, because even the insurance companies here in the U.S. say, if you live to be 100, we're going to pay you out your policy, okay, depending on the policy. It's a living benefit because we're already figured, guess what? You earned it, you got it, you go. Because it's coming at any time now in the next few years. You might as well enjoy it. 0 to 100. Now, I want you to imagine that scale, okay? So the slap middle of the scale, whatever scale size you want to use, okay, is 50. Where are they at on that scale at 13? And we're trying to make them make choices, especially here in the U.S. My education cost roughly $140,000 because I didn't have any work benefits helping pay for it. $140,000 for a master's degree, buying a house. And we're asking these children to make these decisions when their brains don't even stop growing until 25. This is very near and dear to me. Let them find out who they are. Let them taste life. Tell them to try everything so they know. And they don't get on a path and get caught on a hamster wheel saying, this is what I need to do. I've already put this much time into it. And they're like this on the timeline of their life. Support them in being individuals, finding out who they are, and let them know your family will be there to support them as they grow. It's like watching a garden grow, letting it go. Okay? That's going to be important. They need to find that out. Okay? And they need to realize how important their sisterhood is to each other within that family. How much the family is important, but the family needs to support them, not necessarily continually control their growth. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stop there. All right? Yep. So, you think we are, I think we're there for today. Thank you very much. We are over, folks. Remember, this show is from 10 to 11. We went over a little bit today, but one of the things we want to remind you, hit the like button, hit the share button. TarotWithAnAttitude.com. Book a session. Send a gift certificate. Send Gillian a message through TarotWithAnAttitude.com. She'll get it. We'll get it. All that goes on. She's not on here every day. I'm on live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. I think this week we're going to try Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to get this down and see what's going on. Okay? So that's where we're going. But I'm tired now. My brain is done. Especially I want to hear from the young lady where the spirit came through or whatnot. Yep. Something. Wow. If you would drop me a note, I would love that. So one of the things to remember, we always end this show with, take what you want. What's the next part?
Leave what you don't.
Leave what you don't. But leave with some peace, love, and light. Got anything you want to say?
Bangerang.
Bangerang!